Tondo. If you haven't been living under a rock for the past decade or so, you've probably heard about this place, and you've most likely heard of its less than stellar reputation. Be it memes, jokes from friends, discussions online, or movies, Tondo has unfortunately been painted as being notoriously violent and crime ridden. However, is that really true? Is violence and crime all Tondo has to offer? Join us as we take a deeper look into
To start, Tondo is a history lover's dream. For example, did you know that Tondo is one of the oldest historically documented places in the Philippines? An excerpt from the Laguna copper plate inscription, the oldest document found in the Philippines, dated way back to 900 AD, reads, quote, "At that time, Lady Angkatan, together with her relative, Buka by name, to the child of his honor Namwaran, was given, as a special favor, a document of full acquittal by the chief and commander of Tundun, representing the leader of Paila, Jayadewa." Scholars generally agree that the Tundun mentioned here is referring to present-day Tondo. Fast forward to the colonial period, on November 30, 1863, Andres Bonifacio, one of the most important figures in Philippine history, was born in Tondo. He lost both parents at an early age, and in an effort to support themselves, he and his siblings took to the streets, selling paper fans and canes. Bonifacio himself dropped out of school and worked full-time, first as a broker for J.M. Fleming and Corporation, and then as a grocer for Fresel and Corporation. Around 29 years after Bonifacio's birth, on July 3, 1892, another very important figure in our history by the name of Jose Rizal, in this street corner in Elias Street, in the house of Doroteo Onjunco, founded the La Liga Filipina, a secret organization that aimed to unite the entire Philippines and ensure the rights of its people, among other goals. Bonifacio joined this league, but unfortunately, the league was short-lived. Its remnants split into two factions, the conservatives and the radicals. The conservatives formed the Cuerpo de Compromisarios, pledging to continue supporting the Liga's goals. The radicals, whom Bonifacio was part of, meanwhile, on July 7, 1892, in this place and along what is now Recto Avenue, founded the most important organization in our nation's history, the kataas-taasang kagalang-galangang katipunan ng mga anak ng bayan. So yeah, safe to say, a lot of important things happen in Tondo. Of course, Tondo is more than just a hub of history, and in fact, it's more known for its non-historical attractions in the present time. If history isn't really your cup of tea, Tondo is home to one of the most prominent marketplaces in the entire country, Divisoria. Divisoria is the go-to place for anyone looking to buy clothes, food, tech stuff, school supplies, virtually anything anyone would want to buy for extremely good prices. Seriously, 3 of these pastillas jars go for only 100 pesos. 100! You're practically giving these things away for free. Speaking of food, if shopping isn't really your thing, Tondo is filled to the absolute brim with amazing food spots. The most famous of these spots is probably Ugbo, a street which I can only describe as Divisoria but for food. Be it sweet, savory, soupy, saucy, crispy, or fluffy, Ugbo has any type of food you'd want to munch on 24/7. But if Ugbo miraculously doesn't have what you're looking for, Tondo's culinary scene isn't limited to just there. Binondo, the world's oldest Chinatown, and coincidentally, just a walk away from Tondo, is littered with absolute gems of food spots as well. And if that still isn't enough, spots like FMA Biryani King, Basement, Duck Wings, and other food spots I can possibly name are just around the corner. Seriously, it's like Tondo is allergic to not having amazing food.
As a Tondo resident myself, while I do know a lot of the memes about Tondo thrown around are mostly kidding, I do believe that it does affect how willing people are to visit. From the bottom of my heart, I implore all of you to give my home a shot, because it would be terrible for you to miss all Tondo has to offer just because of some silly picture or meme from a stranger on the internet.